change in the spelling, it's very hard to find those articles on Wikipedia. So I would advise that you don't only search on Wikipedia, but you search with Google, because with Google, when you search for the name, it gives you, the first option is from Wikipedia. So that one gives you a direct link, but you also have to search on Wikipedia as well. So just try those two options before creating an article to be sure if it's existent on Wikipedia or not. Sometimes you have the names existing, but it's just that it's hyphenated, or you have an E being A or something like that. So,
That's our account. So if you call me email, account for.
Okay, we are now live on YouTube.
Thank you, Harriet. Bismarck, can you please mute yourself?
Mute yourself.
Wait, if you're not the one speaking, kindly mute yourself. Okay. I think there is one thing also that I need to mention, which has to do with the table where we have put together the information of the various MPs. So about 50 of them, we could not find information about, we could not find any information on them. And so for those ones, you'd see that um, you see that there is no information in the columns. So if you come across, I would advise you to focus on the ones that we've provided information for. Um, if you think that you can also find information about the MPs that we could not provide information on, please go ahead to still work on them. But uh, try as much as possible to work with the information that we've given you. All right. So I can see only one participant, new participant on the call. So I believe it's really not necessary to um, continue the Wikidata workshop, because everybody here knows what needs to be done and how to go about things on Wikidata and Wikipedia. So the next step would be for us to share the links to the table where we've put together the information of the MPs, the entries page, and then the landing page. Yes, Yvonne, sure, the floor is yours.
Thank you. I wanted to ask or suggest if we could have a little format with the signing of the names. What I mean is, so we realized when in the previous contest, or I realized in the previous contest, that we would have participants work on the names and then we'll sign against the names. But then for each MP name we have there is the Wikidata article, and then there's the Wikipedia, there's the Wikidata, and then there's the Wikipedia article. And then so sometimes when you don't see the marks by it, the yellow and the purple marks, you kind of wonder, after when you see somebody's name by it, you kind of wonder which of them the person has worked on. Say I see Akwesi Efrifa, his Wikidata number is there, and then I see Celestine Success signed to it. Once there are no marks attached to it, I presume that there's work to be done somewhere. But then I kind of have no idea whether Celestine worked on the Wikidata or she worked on the Wikipedia article. So thinking around it, I don't know. I'm just suggesting. Maybe the judges can think about it, and then you can come up with a better idea. I was thinking that probably if you've worked on the Wikipedia article, maybe you sign your name before the Wikidata number, the Wikidata code, and then if you worked on the Wikidata the Wikidata data, I don't even know what to call it, then you sign your name after, kind of like a format, so that it's very easy for us to, as soon as you see it, to see that, oh, this name being signed here means that the person has worked on the Wikidata article but not worked on the Wikipedia, and then you can easily work on it. I don't know, I'm just suggesting this. I don't know what you guys also think about it.
Yes, Yvonne, I think that is an important point, and I actually thought that that was what people were doing. So if that is not what participants are doing, I would encourage everybody to stick with that. If you worked on the Wikipedia article, signed by the Wikipedia article, if you worked on the Wikidata item, signed by the Wikidata item, so that other participants know what has been worked on, so they don't go about trying to, waste more time searching to know if this article or item has been worked on or not. Yvonne, I hope that
Okay.
kind of addresses your issue.
Zita, let me ask this question. So that means if the person worked on the Wikidata article and then the item, the person will have to sign twice. Is that the
Yes.
case?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, Zita.
Yes, Yvonne, I can hear you.
So I don't know if you got me right. So what I'm suggesting is, for instance, you see the Akwesi Efifa that you've signed by just right now. What I'm suggesting is, if you worked on the Wikipedia article, then you put your titles before the Wikidata code. So your name, as in your name, appears before the Wikidata code. But if you worked on the Wikidata article, you sign your name after the Wikidata code. So that if I see Celestine Success before the Wikidata code, I know that you've worked on the article, not the Wikidata. But then if I see Celestine Success after the Wikidata code, then I know that you've worked on the Wikidata, not the Wikipedia article. I don't know if you are getting my suggestion now.
I absolutely get you, and I thought I was communicating my views correctly. So what I was also trying to say is that I agree with you. Participants are supposed to sign, if they worked on the Wikipedia article, they are supposed to sign by the Wikipedia article. So after the NPP, if they worked on the Wikidata item, then they sign by the Wikidata item. That's the Wikidata code.
Okay, yeah. All right. I hope the others are getting us. They are not saying anything.
I hope so too. So for those who just joined, Abuna, I can see Abuna, I can see Bismarck. So we've talked about the rules of the contest, which are basically the same rules that we've been talking about for the previous contest. Now, something that we noticed from the previous contest is that some of you were adding member of party instead of parliamentary group. So please take note of that. This time around, we will not be correcting people over and over again. If we see that we correct you once, twice, and you keep on making the same mistake, using the wrong statement. So member of party, the value for member of party is the same value for parliamentary group, but we prefer you use parliamentary group, not member of party. So kindly take note of that. If you keep making the same mistake, we would have to deduct some marks from you. Any more questions, please?
So Zita, you are saying this time there will be marked deductions.
Yes.
Okay.
Are there any more questions, please? Okay, great. So I'm happy to announce that the third Parliament of the Fourth Republic of Ghana contest has been duly and officially launched. So participants can start working on the articles from now, which is 2:56 p.m. And we'll be reaching out to reimburse or give a little something to reimburse your data. Um, so I'm just going to take a screenshot of those on the call at the moment. Just give me a minute. If there are no more questions, concerns, I would like to call this meeting to an end. If you agree, kindly second and then.
Hello, Zita.
Bye bye. Yes, Yvonne.
So hello, Zita.
Yeah, Yvonne, I can hear you.
So are you saying that the competition has begun after this call?
Yes, please.
Oh, really? We thought you were beginning on the 1st of September. Today is the 30th.
All right. Okay. It makes sense to begin on the first.
Or
Does everybody agree that we should begin on the first?
Yes.
I agree.
Okay.
Hello, Zita.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree. On
Hello,
the first.
Zita.
hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
hello.
Yeah, so tomorrow I have two of my friends who are registering, and I'll be taking them through training on how to go about editing. So if you are starting today, dear, to be a big problem.
Okay. All right. So we'll begin tomorrow.
No, it's
No,
Tomorrow is
Zita, 1st September is Tuesday.
1st September is Tuesday.
Wow. My bad. So Tuesday then it is. Well, it will give us some time to review all the items to be sure that we are not already on Wikidata or Wikipedia. So
Yeah.
thank you for giving us more time to prepare and enjoy the rest of your day. And please do well to reach out to us if you have any challenges, and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day, everyone.
Thank you too. Thank you, everyone.
Make some let me create now. Yeah, me want create a man. No, I send your password. No, DB. Anyway, better because we are just for competition. Yep, any personal. Personal. I don't know.